Okay, we are at day 55. So 1 week left after today, but let's stay in the moment. So today we're going old school. Don't forget to do your 100 air squat challenge. That's been fun to keep up. Just adding it into everything that we're doing. Totally doable. Keep it up. Up to 100. If you get 10, it's better than 0. So today we're just going to try to fit in an entire full body set. 15 reps of each exercise, 3 rounds through in a row, right? So we're going to do like 15 squats, take a little mobility break, and then 15 squats. And then we'll get through as much as we can of the entire body. Let's go ahead and start with a little bit of mobility. So stand at the back of your mat, hinge over those legs. Take a couple deep breaths for me here. Just check in with the body, feel it in space. Learn to feel the body. I know sometimes it feels like woo-woo, but it's actually very, very beneficial for many things to be able to check in, to feel what's going on, to be able to adjust, correct, or push in deeper. All right, let's plant into those hands. If you need to bend your knees, that's fine. Walk those hands all the way forward on your mat. If a plank works for you, a high plank, go ahead and take it. Otherwise, you can stay in your downward facing dog or hit your knees. Push into those hands, tuck the tailbone under. We're going to push into that left hand and just kind of swim the right arm from the back forward and then from the forward back. So if you need, you can hit your hands and knees, do the same thing other side. Back and forth, forward and back. Push those hips up and back. Walk your hands back to your toes. If you need to bend your knees, you can. And we're going to sit in our low squat. Take it down deep. If your heels are up off the ground for now, that's fine. And then try to just kind of hinge side to side. So you're going to get that one heel down on the one side, other heel down on the other side. Don't give up on your low squat. I could not do it a couple years ago, and somehow I just kept trying. And you'll get there. All right, drop your knees. Let's hit a quick child's pose. So knees are wide, big toes together. Hinge those hips back and down. So as I said, we are going to be going through pretty much a full body set. It's all weighted. So have a couple different sets of weights handy. We're going to be doing legs, chest, back, arms, shoulders, and core, hopefully, if we can get our groove on here. Go ahead and come to those hands and knees. Turn your fingertips back toward your knees. All of our weightlifting through the week, our forearms might be getting a little bit tight. And even if not, even if you don't feel it, it's really good just to keep those forearms happy, the wrists mobile. Point your fingertips away from you, and then hinge your shoulders to the right, shoulders to the left, right, and left. And then point your fingertips straight in front of you, hinge kind of back, and then push forward. Hinge back and push forward. Okay, we are going to start with just straight up squats, goblet squats, or you can hold your weight below. You can hold 2 on the shoulders, whatever works for you. We're going to be going 15 reps, as I said. If you need to start with no weight, if our warm-up wasn't really long enough for you, that's fine. Just go no weight. And then as we build into our sets, then you could add on. All right, so I'm just going to start with one of my 25s. It's been a good leg week, so I'm going to give myself a little bit of grace, my legs a little bit of assistance and help, and back off my weight just a little bit. All right, here we go, 15 reps. Sit back and down. 1, notice what you're using to push through to the top. More. 5, dig into those heels. 6, 7, 8. Your chest is going to come forward a little bit, but it should stay pretty much up and down. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, set that weight down. We're going to do a little lateral lunge side to side. So just a teeny bit of mobility between. One side and then the other. And then we're going back. Grab that weight. Bring it up, chest forward. Hips are going to go back and down. Ready, set, and go. So another thing to kind of think about in your squat is your chest and your shins should be about the same angle at the bottom of your squat. Here's 10. Pull those knees out with the toes. 14, 15. Watching that core. Okay. Little spider lunge side to side. Hinge it over. If you don't get very deep, no worries. Hinge it over. And then our last set. Feet just outside the hips. Sit back and down. Pull that chest up. 13, 14, and 15. Okay, sit on the ground. We're going to hold our knees into the chest real quick. And we're going into a chest press. Quick hug. Check in. Maybe let your body rock left and right. All right. We're going to go into that chest press. So your palms are going to face your feet if you would like. You can push up into a glute bridge. So drive those hips up. Weights are right over that chest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep working with your breath. Don't forget this whole session, all these 60 days, we're trying to find that mental place of living well, right? Find that point that builds your quality of life. Breathe with your work, right? So as you press up, that's your effort. And that's your exhale. 15. Set those weights down. Arms are going to come up overhead. Reach away from you. All right. Set 2. Drive those hips up if you can still. Here we go. Make sure that those wrists are strong. The knuckles like to drop back, putting more work on those wrists. 5. Get under that chest. 'I have 5 more. You may be going faster. If you have lighter weight, that's great. No worries. 2 and 1. All right, I'm going to come up this time. Hands behind. My fingertips are going to kind of push away from me, point away from me. Just lift that chest. Relax through the neck and shoulders. All right. That second set was tough with the weight I've got, but I think I'm gonna give it a shot. It's week 11, right? Gotta push it just a bit. Drive those hips up. Get those weights up. Inhale down, exhale up. 2, 3, 4. Focus on using the chest. It's better. 10, whew, 11, 12, one more. Whew. All right, made it. Feels good. Okay, reach those hands behind. I'm gonna actually lift the hips, kind of hinge forward, stretch that chest a little more. Okay, next up, we're going into the back. I'm gonna take my weight down a little. And we're going to do actually, you know what? Stick with the deadlift. I'm going to think about a clean and press. We're going to keep it simple. I'm going to just get through all the rounds. So, your deadlift, grab your heavy weight, slide those shoulders up, back, down, belly strong, butt back flat. Inhale down, exhale up. Hinge it forward. Yes, deadlifts. Get into those legs. But you also really need to develop that upper middle back, right? To hold the back flat. If you have a mirror or somebody to tell you, hopefully they can, or you can see that upper middle back staying pulled together flat, shoulder heads back, chest push forward. 13, 14, 15. All right, set those weights down. We're going to take a couple cat-cow. Inhale, push your chest forward. Exhale, round. Great way to check in with that back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round. All right, flip those hands around. Stretch through the forearms. That's really what can start kind of getting in the way of going into heavier weights as well. There's just that grip, those forearms. So check in there. Okay, one set down. Second. Feel my back from yesterday. Rhomboid rows, those dead rows, halos. Here we go. You know what? I got into a dead row. Sorry, guys. We're going deadlifts. We'll say we got extra little bonus row in there. I was like, why do these feel easier? Wonder how many times I do that and I don't even realize. Messing stuff up. Drive through those heels. Gotta accept our imperfections, I think. 8. Push that chest forward. 9. Find that thrust. 10. 11. So we're getting those glutes. My upper back is where the real work is right now. 2 more. Last one. All right, weights down. Back to our cat-cow. Inhale forward. Exhale round. Push into those hands. Big round of the back. Inhale forward. Make sure you're grabbing that core. Exhale round. Fingertips point back. Stretch through those forearms. One more set. We're already 3 in. Alrighty. Deadlifts, not dead rows. Remember, when you pick up, you need to already have that closed chain. So the closed chain means that your back is flexed, held together, not rounding. Work with your breath. Exhale as you come up. Where's that core? Thrust those hips without pushing them forward past that stack position. Pull the elbows toward the back of the room. 14, 15. Whew. All right, cat-cow. And then we're going to move on to triceps. Pull yourself forward. Round through that back. Pull that chest forward. And round through the back. All right, we're going to be back on our backs. On our mats. Good old skull crushers. I'm going to hold 2 10s for now instead of 120 and hold them separated. So depending on what you're holding the weight separated makes it just a little bit more difficult because you have to hold, that discrepancy. They can't be pushed together to add stability. So if your weights are separate, forces you to have to work underneath them, kind of floating in the air a little more. All right, if you want, hold that glute bridge. Thrust those hips up. Check in with your neck. Slide shoulder blades down. Engage the back. So remember, try not to rush into every set. Get set. Get your tug. Get your flex. Here's 2. So if your weights are separate, they come right alongside your temple, right towards your ears. And we're trying to keep those elbows really still, right on top of the shoulders. Your wrists are strong. If you're holding one weight and you hold either side of the bell, and it should be coming about right to your hairline, unless you have like really long forearms, then it'll go behind the head a little. But make sure that your elbows stay right on top of the shoulders. That's your positioning. I have 3 more, I think. Core strong. Last one. All right. Done there. Sit up, take that left elbow, push it down with your right hand. Take your left hand, push the right elbow down. Little tricep stretch. Grab those hands behind your back. Open the chest. Set 2. My little 10s added up last time. All right, here we go. Keep that glute bridge going if you want. Set your elbows. Remember, get that set. And start the work. Here's 3. 4. 5. Resist the drop. 6. Keep that breathing going deep. Good. Squeeze those elbows in. As you fatigue, they want to flare. So I'm going to set my weights into one another because I'm starting to lose my elbows staying tight. Keep those elbows pulled in. Last one. Sit it up. Stretch those triceps. And then the other arm. Clasp those hands behind. Okay, we got 1 set left. We're flying, we're flying. Don't worry about what's coming. Stay in the moment. I'm going to keep my hips on the floor this time. Work through my core a little more. So you have to set that low back in. Stay relaxed through the glutes. Keep that core engaged. Squeeze your elbows in. Here we go. 1, 2, 6. Set those elbows over shoulders. And then push your shoulder blades down. 10, 11. Keep that belly strong. 14 and 15. Oh. All right, stretching through those triceps. Trucking along, trucking along. Sometimes if you're not quite sure what to do, or you want to just not think a lot about something, this set, something like this, you could do every single day of the week. Give yourself a day or two at some point along the week, but just a full body set with little mobility between to kind of get your joints open. Can totally do that. The reps aren't killing you. The weight selection shouldn't be killing you. And you should be able to do it healthily, at least for probably a month if you really want to start to try to build some tone, some muscle. All that other cardio stuff is awesome, but you could do this, kind of take the brain work out of it, guesswork out of it. Okay, pull those elbows in really tight. We're going curls. I'm going to keep my hands in a hammer position. Keep your elbows squeezed in. Here we go. Knees soft. And then take your time to tuck that tailbone under. So we're going hammer curls. 4, at least I am. Keeps my elbows a little happier. 8. And every once in a while, I like to pull out some heavy weights for curls. Don't do very many reps. Just keeps my little elbows happy. 13, 14, and 15. All right, I'm going to reach up and behind. So just kind of plant your right hand on your waist. Reach your left arm up and behind. The thumb's going to be up overhead. Swing it around. Pull it back again. Other side. Right arm back. Swing it around. And back. All right, set 2. Chest tall. Core strong. Elbows squeeze in. Check in with your chest. A lot of times we lose the stability, right? As the elbows drop, or as your arms drop, the chest will drop. Keep it tall. Yeah, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, this time let's grab our hands behind our back. Clasp your hands, push the chest forward, open those arms away from your hips. Thumbs up, open your arms back. All right, even though you're just picking up 10s, or I don't know what you're picking up, but still keep control of your back. Keep control of your core. Picking up, setting down, you're always in control. 3, 7, make sure you're not swinging, not using momentum. Shoulders stay back and down. Here's my 10. I'm going to re-roll those shoulders, reset. Squeeze those elbows in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes. All right. Weights go down. Stretch those forearms and biceps. Other side. Okay, let's grab behind. Interlace those fingers. Push the chest forward. Okay, we're going to go into lunges. My 25s are here, so I'll just use them. Okay, so we're going to go static. Just get her done. Set up your feet, hip width. Okay, front knee is going to stay right on top of the ankle. Here we go. Drive through that front heel. Nine, keep that chest tall. 12, drive through that front heel. On your 15, press through, step, take it back, drop. 1. Hold that core. Keep your breathing. Here's 10. 13, 14, 15. Oh. Whew. Take your break. I'm going to go into a low squat. Hinging side to side. Give those legs a break. All right, 2 more sets of that. All right, here we go. Grab those weights. Find your flexion and support, upper body. 1 leg back. Here we go. 2, 3. Line that knee and toe. Burn is good. Get into the hamstring. 3, 2, 1. Drive forward. Plant. Switch. Drop. Woo! 4. Don't fall over. 5. 5 to go. Get that range. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Feeling my weight selection. Get that heart rate up, geez. All right, we got 1 more set. We got it. I'm going to stay where I'm at. Set it in. My mind engaged. Here we go. 15. Final set. We got it. 2. halfway. 10. 14 and 15. Switch, plant, and go. Keep it out of that front, or into that front leg. 5 more. Where's the core? Lift the chest. 3, 2, and 1. Oh. Whew. Hold on, hold on. All right. Whew. Take that low squat. Stretch it out. Side to side. All right. Last little bit. We're incorporating shoulders and core together through a plank. So our arms are already a little tired. Everything's a little tired. But we can finish strong. We're going to do a hover plank, 15 reps, 3 rounds, just like we've been doing. Yesterday we did the weighted dead bug. I'm going to have you do that again if you are not doing a plank. So here we go. Elbows down, shoulders up over those forearms, but make sure that you have the range to go pretty far forward. So here's 1, pretty far back. 2, body saw, right? Tuck it in. 5, your hips stay in line with shoulders. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Drop onto those knees. Hinge back. Get your child's pose. Set 1. Okay, let's go set 2. Elbows down. Tuck that tailbone under, flexing those glutes. 1, 2, 4, 5. Really envision, take your brain to that belly. That's what's pushing you forward, pulling you back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch it back. Keep your butt up this time. And just let your head drop onto the ground. Stretch through those shoulders. Let your abdomen release. All right, last set. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a training session I have to actually jet to. So after this, I'm going to let you guys stretch. Get your trifecta. Stretch through those shoulders, back, core. And I'll see you on day 56. Incorporate a little more mobility. Make sure that we're finishing out that session healthy, strong, living well. Last one. Drop onto those knees. Hinge back. Keep your butt up, stretch through those arms. Whew. Good work. Great weighted week, and I will see you very soon.